everyone, my name is Sunny and welcome back to SunCraft. Today we are going to be going to get the fairy journal book thing so that we can start summoning our own fairy assistant so we get one step closer to becoming a fairy ourselves. First things first, we need to actually get the fairy book thing, which means we need to go to a library. Luckily, on one of our previous adventures, we found a library. So all we need to do, hello sunshine, is go down to our waystone, and here we go, fairy library. Oh, here we are. And now we just go into here. Okay, and we ding the bell. Hello. Hello, stranger. Welcome to the Feywild, the wonderful land of Fey and magic. Looking for knowledge. And now we have the fairy lexicon. Alright, we could read all of these books. Wait a minute. Botania. Haha. How to tame your dragon? I'm taking all of these books. We're gonna make our own fairy library. I think these are based on other magic mods that we could have downloaded, but we didn't. The bathroom. Okay, it's just a bathroom. There's nothing hidden in here. We could go into the employees only. Buried treasure map. Yup. I don't think we need this. I'll take feathers. I don't think we need paper though. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't mind us. We could go back here where there's nothing, and we could go upstairs. Hello. Into here where there's looks to be nothing. What's out here? Nothing. Okay. Let's go upstairs more. Forbidden section, do not enter without permission. What is that? That spawns something, but I don't want to know what that spawns. Occultism, blood magic, Thurgy. I don't know what that says. Weaknesses and strengths. However, seek power. The dark gods. I don't know what that says. Someone could probably translate that though. Yay! Magicians. Blood magic. There we go. I have been warned. But I want to create my own library. At home. Well, yeah. Let's make our own library at home. Then we have this spot out here. We can go out here. What's out here? Oh, nothing. Ooh, can I have you? I have a magical brazier. Brazier? Fire thing. I have a magical fire thing. Let's see here. Is there anything else to find? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything else to find. There's nothing else to find, but it is raining now. Ooh, there's another magical fire thing that I will take. Is there another one? There is not. Well, now we have the fairy book out, which is really the only thing we needed to do the thing that we need to do. We also got these magical bracers, and we got a small collection of books to start our own little library here. We're going to put all of our Fey magic stuff here. We might actually go get that buried treasure map, because that sounds like fun. Let me put this in here, and this in here. Oh, and the feathers. Let's get rid of the feathers here. Alright, organize that. Hello, sunshine. Let's go see if we can sleep. And then we will open our Fey magic book and see what's in there. Okay, we can't sleep. Let's take a seat here and read our Feywild lexicon. So we're gonna start We're just going to start reading and see what we can do. So, Fey Wild. Fey, a treatise on the wild and whimsical. We should probably read the introduction first. Did you ever find your shoes laced together after a good night's sleep? The sugar in your tea has suddenly turned to salt. Did you ever travel through the forest swearing you see something just in the corner of your eye, or hearing the giggle of children's voices? I personally would think that's ghosts, but that's just me. Don't fret, you're not going mad. It's just the local fae showing you they care for you. Wait, I skipped. Showing they care for you in their own very special way. Fae are pranksters, tricksters, who enjoy teasing us big folk. Most of the time they are harmless, but just as with us, there might be a bad seed or two amongst them. It's hard to gain the trust of a fairy as they see the world in a different way that we do. Handling Fae. You can summon a Fae by right-clicking a Fae summoning scroll on a block. Once used, you get an empty summoning scroll back. Each Fae has its own summoning scroll. And the recipe for each Fae can be found on their corresponding pages or just by using just enough items. By left-clicking your Fae with an empty summoning scroll, when it's stationary, you can return your Fae into the summoning scroll. Whoa. Some Fae follow you around the world. You can make a Fae either follow or stay by interacting them. Okay, we should probably make a Fae summoning scroll. Summoning Fae. Whoa, we have Queen Tatiana. Queen Mab's Fae altar is super awesome. But we have Queen Tatiana. Ender Ash's Fae altar? Look at that, dude. Okay, so to create a summoning scroll, we need paper. Well, looks like we should have taken the paper from that. A feather, and a Fae ink bottle. To make a Fae ink bottle, we need ink sacks, a glass bottle, a mandrake, and Fae dust. Alright, so we need to find a mandrake. Let me close that. Mandrake. Oops. Mandrake. So we can do lesser Fae gems for 5 mandrakes in some kind of blacksmith. So we need our lesser Fae gems, which we have a few mined. We might need to go mining for more, but for now, I think we have enough. Here we have 10 lesser Fae gems and 8 greater Fae gems. Let's see if we can sleep, and then we will go to the dwarven miners. I think we have 1 or 2 different dwarven miner saves, so in our waystone. So then we can go visit them, and we can go see if we can get some mandrakes. Oh, okay. Jungle, Yakaranda, terracotta, far away, ferrets, fair. Mining house, there we go. Alright, hello, dwarf miner. Oh, you have friends. Excuse me. Pardon. Ow! Hello. Ah. Let me... Beardless friend, talking is cheap, but where's our price list? So let's trade. Dwarven trader. Let me go back home and get some stuff to trade. I don't want these buffaloes to eat me. So we need raw iron or redstone dust. I have redstone dust. Back to this guy. Excuse me, sorry, excuse me. Ow! Hello there, this guy. I would like to purchase some of these. Okay. Now what? Wait a minute. Blacksmith. Dwarf blacksmith. Okay. Wait. We could make an uncrafting table. But I don't have an uncrafting table. A mandrake seed. Hold on. Summoning scroll. Oh, what? Wait a minute. I'm confused. I'm gonna look up real quick how to get a mandrake because I don't actually know. So I looked it up and I still don't know. To make a summoning scroll we need a fey ink bottle, and to make a fey ink bottle we need a mandrake. Fey trees! Wait a minute. Oh, it just tells me right there. A mandrake seed can be found in the fey trees. Once a normal tree is corrupted by the fey's magic, some of its seeds will turn into a mandrake seed. Okay. So we need to find, ow, okay, a fairy tree. And fairy trees actually spawn kind of frequently. So, see, there's one right there. I think we have to go cut it down, which is kind of sad. Also, I don't think my axe can take all that. But we're gonna just see, because we need a lot of summoning scrolls, I believe, to do all of our fairy magic. So let's get to chopping. See where all the wood is? I got a spring tree sapling. Yippee. I got one. Yes. Okay. We're probably going to want to have more. So we will just see how many the tree drops. Oh, I thought I was falling. What's this? Oh, it dropped actual fey dust. So it drops fey dust, saplings, and mandrake seeds. Good. Oh, and sticks. Great. So now we have some of this magical wood that I'm pretty sure is green. We have a tree sapling, mandrake seeds, and actual fey dust, which is good. So we didn't need to trade with the dwarf guy at all, and now we have no redstone. But I don't know. So, well, step one of being a fairy is going really well. Ooh, there's a fairy over there right now. That looks like an autumn fairy. See, the autumn fairies have orange wings, and they're cute little mushrooms. Hello. Hello. You're so cute. We have gotten all of these saplings, all of the mandrake seeds, and we got fey dust. So now we can... Oopsie. Nope. Summoning fey. We need to grow the mandrakes to get that. We also need ink sacs. So I say we go and plant the mandrake seeds. And then we go and get squids. We go and get ink sacs. And then after that, we make our summoning thingies so that we can... Where should we plant them? I'm thinking we should probably just plant them. Actually, we probably should just plant them by the water. Well, there's not much space by the water over here. Let's go plant them across the pond. Across the pond, across the river, over here. That way we can just have them by the water. We have 5. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And while they grow, we gotta go get some squids. Hi, Ducky. So I'm gonna go down into the river and see if there's any squids. I don't think I've ever seen squids in the river. We can still look. I don't think there's gonna be any squids. Oh my. In this river. I'm not sure if they spawn. Well, rivers are a different biome than the rest of them, aren't they? I don't know. We could go, because there's kind of an ocean by the jungle. So we could quick teleport to the jungle. And then, moo. And then go to the ocean to see if there's any squids there. Sounds like a plan. I missed the entrance. Jungle. Here we go. Yeah, here's the ocean. Let's see if there's any squids down here. Aha! There are. Let's get as much squid ink as we can. Yay. Get our air back up. I hear drowns. Whew. Lots of drowns. Is 9 enough? We'll get this last squid too. 1. Come back. How are you so fast? Well, you are an aquatic creature running away in the water. Alright, there's the pretty purple forest. And we're going back. I should take some of these back to put in the fairy fountain. Because I remember we only have purple ones in there because we couldn't find any other ones. There it is. Home. Alright. We've got our squid ink. The mandrakes have been planted and are growing. And we're going to put more flowers in the fountain that we are going to use to summon our fairy. I'm going to do 1, 2, and we'll do a third one right here. Perfect. And what do we need to do now? So we can make glass bottles. We need to make glass bottles, which means we need glass, which I think we have glass. We just don't have glass. We might have glass panes and not glass, actually. But I think we should have just some regular glass. If the mandrakes take too long to grow, I will just bone meal them because we don't have all night. But I should have just glass. No. Can I use framed glass? No. Okay. Well. No, not there. I do have regular glass. Aha. We're gonna make how many glass bottles does one make? It makes 3. So that should make 6 glass bottles. Okay. We have the fey dust, we have the glass bottles, we have so we have our fey dust, we have our ink sacs, we have our glass bottles. We need to put that away. We need feathers and paper. I have 2 paper and 15 feathers. I won't teleport back to the miner guy's house, or the library. That's where we originally were going to get the paper from. I won't teleport back there. I'll just cut down some of our sugarcane here. I'm going to make this paper. I need a crafting table to make paper. Our mandrakes are growing. Ah! Paper made. Okay, we have paper, we have feathers. So once we make a summoning scroll, I don't know what that means. All the pixies have a quest line. After summoning one, you can access quests by right-clicking the pixie with an empty hand. The pixie first asks you to accept a contract that you will become an ally of that court. Depending on your configuration, aligning yourself with the court could cause other fae to leave. By default, this is turned off. So I could align myself with any court I want to. Okay, handling fae. I can summon a fae by right-clicking a fae summoning scroll on a block, and I can return it. Father's Day quest. Gift an item by right-clicking them with the required item. The Feywild dimension. Okay, so this is just Feywild. So we want to do... Look at that! It's a tree end. That's so cool. It looks so pretty. I want to have... So we could get tree ant pets, technically. Hexen tree ants. So we could summon a tree ant, and they'll give us... Oh, Hexerae are the witch who summoned them. Use their aura and fey dust to get access to all kinds of magic. The magic is volatile and may not always grant the owner a desired enchantment. So this is a winter pixie. Okay. Cute, cute. Let's go look at the autumn pixie. Okay, so this was an autumn pixie that we saw when we were cutting down the tree. Okay. A summer pixie. She's a cutie. And then, of course, our spring pixie, which is what we originally were going to do. So we will probably need time to decide which court we want to go to. Let's sleep real quick. So I'm going to read about all of the different courts, and then I will make a community post poll so that everyone will know, or everyone can kind of vote on which court we want to do. Because all of the courts seem really cool, and we can always get a tree ent for all the courts except the autumn court because it doesn't have one. The winter court has a cool scythe. The spring court's tree ent drops flowers. Let's go by the mandrakes and read this lexicon to see what we possibly... Oh no! They yell! No, they yell! That's so funny! Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Okay. They are mandrakes. They are mandrakes. Okay. Let's read about each of the courts, starting with Spring Court. Bouncy, bubbly, and completely void of the idea of personal space, the Fae of the Spring Court treat everything as if they have never seen it before. They are like hyperactive children, always wondering what everything is, stuffing anything into their mouth that seems lightly edible, and their only concern is not having either enough fun or food for the day. They represent the birth of a new year and the coming of new life, and are the most innocent of the courts. They are, however, notoriously obnoxious when playing pranks, as they do not know the danger of consequences of their actions, nor do they care about it. The Blossoming Wields is a biome. You can find giant dandelions, a bud of flower, and the well-known fluff. The flower will drop dandelion seeds, which can be used to dry your own dandelions. Okay. Let's read about the Summer Court. The Summer Court is the primary reigning court within the Feywild, and they know it. Haughty and demanding, they expect anyone who addresses them to treat them as the royals they are. The other courts and inhabitants of the Feywild are there to serve them, and though polite, they demand recognition of their self-claimed royal status. The Summer Court defend the Feywild against intruders, which seek to take a hold of the fairy court's riches and are more combat-orientated than the other courts. They are quick to answer any threat or opposition with their righteous judgment. Alright, in the Summer Court, they have magical golden steely sunflower fields. In the golden steely fields, you can find giant sunflowers, and they will face the sun's position, so I think that means they actually rotate, and they can drop the sunflower seeds that we can grow our own sunflowers with. Let's read about the Autumn Court. The Autumn Court is the most mature of the 4 Fae courts. Their age and wisdom has given them an appreciation of fine art, music, and poetry. They rather spend a night listening to songs, dancing, and flirting than going to combat or mindlessly indulging themselves. They know the upcoming period will be a harsh one and feel the responsibility of preparing for the end of the cycle. Perhaps the most kind of the courts, they are still capable of trickery and mischief. That otter is so funny, just floating up in the corner like that. Perhaps the most kind of the courts, they are still capable of trickery and mischief, but they are more hush-hush about it. The Autumn Court will protect the Feywild from any evil spirits and will harvest souls who have gone astray. Dang. To honor them, but also to give the lost soul one more good time before passing on to the next stage. And they have cute tree mushrooms. And they can only be harvested with with shears. Cool. So there's also bee knights in the Summer Court, and there's the mandragoras in the Spring Court, and then the Winter Court has allays, which are the lost spirits of fays. Lore. Allay lore confirmed. All right, Winter Court. When leaves have fallen and the sky has turned to gray and the night has closed in on the day, that's when the Winter Court reigns supreme in the Feywild. These Fays are not concerned with the living and their power struggles. Eventually, death will come for us all, and their purpose is to make sure the Feywild sees another turn of the year. They may seem cold and sullen at a first glance, but they will warm up to anyone who is willing to help the Feywild to its harshest, most deadly period. Winter Fae tend to be soft-spoken, slightly morbid, and never choose their words without thinking about them. Can't relate. They seem to be a bit on the awkward side when it comes to social dealings, and some prefer the company of the dead. Can relate. And, oh my god, magical crocuses! Crocuses are so pretty. And you can find those giant crocuses in the spring, or the fairy, or the Winter Court. Okay. So now that we've read a bit about all of the courts, so that mandrake was not ready to be harvested yet. Now that we've read a bit about all of the courts, I am going to let you guys decide which court we should be, inducted into or try and become one with. And in the meantime, I am going to pick out some names, and we are actually going to get some new pet duckies. We have so many eggs to pick up, so I'm going to try and get 2 new ducks from these eggs. I know that's probably not going to be the case, but these ducks pop them out like it's no one's business. So we're going to get 2 more ducks. And there's one, and you shall be Tango. Okay, so now we have baby Tango. Haha! And you shall be baby Mango. So now we have Mango and Tango the ducks. Thank you to the commenter who left that name suggestion. And we're going to sleep, and then we're going to go get our hummingbirds. Let's do Stella and Petals. That way we have this little baby who we will call Starstruck. Okay, we have baby Starstruck. We'll get Karina and Tara to make a little baby right there. And you shall be Stardust. And then last one we'll get Rose and Squig to make little baby. Where are you? Little baby that has yet to be named. You're Starstruck. You Starlight. So now we have Stardust, Starstruck, and Starlight. And thank you to that commenter who left the name suggestion on our posts. Look at that! They're yelling and it's so funny. Now we have 3 extra mandrake seeds, and we'll leave those there to continue growing. Now we have 5 mandrakes, which means we can make a bunch of summoning scrolls, and by a bunch I mean 5, which is fine because really we only need enough scrolls to summon whatever fairy we're going to be the court of, and then the tree ends. So first things first, let's get out our Feywild lexicon, and we need to get handling Fey. Nope, we need to get a we need to summoning, nope. Summoning, nope. Summoning Fey. So we need to make this. So we need Fey Dust, ink sacs, glass bottles, and a mandrake. So we go Fey Dust, ink sac, glass bottles, and mandrake. And we have 5 bottles. So we do that. Paper, feathers, and now we have 5 summoning scrolls. Well, that's going to be it for this episode of SunCraft. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to vote on the poll I'm going to be leaving us, asking which court you think I should go to, spring, summer, autumn, or winter. I did read out what all of the different courts were and show what each of the different pixies and their wings would look like. So go ahead and vote on that poll. It'll be in the community tab. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!